Alright folks, and welcome back to the Don's channel. I am the Donfather, and I'm now going to be reacting to an AFL star of yesteryear. It's Ben Cousins. Ben Cousins was an unbelievable footy player. He was a Brownlow medalist, but I think in Ben Cousins' life he'll be remembered more for his off-the-field problems, his addictions. He's got serious mental health disorders and drug addictions. That combined there is a deadly recipe for disaster, isn't it? But all that, because of all that, I think a lot of people can forget just how fantastic a footy player the guy actually was. And that's what I'm going to do on the channel. I'm not going to focus on the off the field stuff, his problems. He was the son of a footy player who actually, I believe, also played for the West Coast Eagles, his father. And you know, with the situation that's went on in Ben's life, it's always the family that's going to be affected. He's been dragged through media fucking shitstorms for years upon years now. Parasite press just looking to get a paycheck for reporting gutter trash about the man, and I think everyone joins in on it and feeds into it and enjoys it, almost revels in the misery of it all. Well, I'm not going to do that, certainly not. I don't think it's fair to do that to someone. I'm going to focus on the footy ability of the player, and I've seen some Ben Cousins stuff. I've watched his documentaries, I've watched interviews of the guy. It's such a sad, heartbreaking story of Ben. My heart and my thoughts go out to his family. He's obviously still facing his demons day in, day out, and so is the family suffering from everything that's happening. So, as I say, all that aside, let's focus now on the footy, and that is what I'm going to get excited about. It is just his Eagles time. It did get cut short because of everything that had happened. He did also play for Richmond, where he had a decent enough career there as well, on and off. I think he was back there a couple of times. I could be wrong there, but anyway, the Eagles was where he really burst onto the scene from a young age, and let's face it, he was top class. This is Ben Cousins' Eagle highlights. Let's go.
They've had the ball there sufficient. They just need someone to finish it. Here they go again. Simmons held it for a long time. The Gardner gives it away.
Look at that. Look at that. Outstanding. Just giving a few don't argues, getting through the pack. Found some space and an easy shot in the end.
Cousins, he's cut them to pieces. Cousins again, straight through the middle, inside 50, and a shot for goal is brilliant.
Magic.
Julio there under pressure from Kemp. Well played by Kemp. Running out of room, Cousins. Brilliantly played by the youngster. Played on, let's net the goal.
Great strength to get away from the defender and make some room for the shot again there.
Disposal from the contest though. Embley went to ground. Here's Lynch again. Handball out. Fletcher. Short kick, wasn't 15. Cousins has to swing onto his right boot.
Played on, he had the awareness to see that he had time and space not to go for the set shot.
His second.
Went to the side, couple of steps, bang, great goal. Look at Cousins, he just saw him running and charging for that. Round the corner, great goal.
Campbell tried very hard, went on the ground. Pretty agile, although couldn't get the ball on his boot. Cousins went to ground without the football. Campbell again weaves his way through, gets it to Lekis. Colica puts him under pressure. Kerr gives it to Cousins. 35 metres out, and the skipper finishes off the job.
Great goal. Great goal.
Thompson and Cox. West Coast need a steadier. Tellis. Oh. Taken in the tackle by Chambers, seemed to be held a long time. Here's Judd, releases Cousins, he can run to 35 metres out, kick a goal!
Judd, another legend of the game there, passed it on to Cousins for the goal.
Running forward, Kerr, can he get another one? Oh, can he get another one? He gets to 50, it's a poor kick, but who knows where it's going to go? Ben Cousins marks.
10-9-4-7. Still plenty of time, of course. This is only the third term. Cox knocks it down.
Look at the speed of the man.
Will this be the quick reply? Runs to 50, I think it may be.
Left foot from 50. He's kicked it with his right foot from 50. Incredible talent.
I think you could always be pretty confident that Ben Cousins would respond after having his colours lowered. We know enough about him. He's been around for long enough. He's earned his stripes. So he's leading the way. He just needs a few of the young blokes to hop on board if the West Coast Eagles are going to be any chance at all.
A smart Staker roved it nicely. Saw the run of Cousins. He marks. He'll lay the boot in it this time. Cousins tries to get around.
Lovely change of direction. Low centre of gravity. Very accurate and sure kicker, isn't he?
Once the right of way is determined. Knock comes out. Here's Cousins. Roves it well. Hooks it back.
Brilliant.
He hasn't got an injured ankle. He's kicked the first goal.
Still Jones, dragged down, got boot to ball. Sampi to Cousins. Put away the glasses.
Internationally, Sam, he's got quick reactionary skills,
Wow.
Jared.
That was a great handball. Good vision, and Luke Power would be absolutely filthy on this. You have a look at Cousins there waiting. There's Luke Power, just a couple of, in fact, it's McGrath a couple of metres away. And quickly, bang, there it is.
Lovely handball on.
He must have hit to the call. He's got something, this kid.
Pressure, Stengline, Miss Clark. Hunter, chance now. Cousins, first touch, can go at goal. He's just inside 50. And Benny Cousins.
So there you go, another one with the right. So he's done it with the right and left from the same sort of distance. Kick him 2-footed. Well, that's the end of the video. As I said, it was just a really short video. It did only focus on his Eagles career highlights, but that is where he done the most damage on a footy field. Was a Brownlow medalist, top player. That was just a little short clip to show you different skills that he had to his disposal. Could kick with his left foot, right foot, which I did say, from distance, from either angle. Very accurate kicker, very confident, very quick with the snapshot over the shoulder. He has a wide variety of kicking ability towards goal, let's just say it that way. But low centre of gravity, good upper body strength. I think he's more wiry than he is strong, so it's very hard and difficult for a defender or an opponent to try and get a hold of him. He could drop a shoulder either side. A little bit, if I don't argue, just wriggles his way out of danger and finds that little bit of space to either make a pass or ultimately score a goal, and that's what he was doing in that video. You can see that, very young in that as well. And as they say, he's got something, this kid, and sure to hell he did have something. But like, that showed you the confidence as well at such a young age, being able to just drive at defenders. I love it when a player goes on a solo run, has the confidence to run with the ball. Judd was another one, arguably one of the greatest players in the game at Judd as well. So the two of them together, that is an absolutely amazing player to learn that sort of skill, that trade, that speed. Watching a guy like that on the training field, and getting now to the training field side of things, and I know this video didn't actually show it, but Ben Cousins was one of the hardest trainers in the AFL. He just trained and trained and trained and trained. It was almost like an addiction, and I think it probably was when you look at his life, how he's ended up. Training is a form of releasing endorphins, that feel good factor from the endorphins being released, the adrenaline, just with how hard he's training. An absolute freak of a trainer, fit as a fiddle, endurance, very lean, as I was saying, not very big upper body, more slight but wiry, definitely game enough to get stuck in, so he wasn't shying away from any big tackles, didn't give up. Really enjoyable player. I know there'll be loads of videos of him out there playing. If you don't know anything about Ben Cousins, do watch the documentary. Very sad story, but if you want to watch more of his footy stuff, do that. That's what I want to hammer home to you now. The guy was a great player. Anybody can pick up a tabloid player and go junkie, and that's what they want you to do. Kick him to the trash. Don't do that. Look at his highlights. Look at what he was like as a footy player. He lived and breathed the sport. He's just got problems, mental health disorders. We harp on and on and on. You read comment after comment, virtue signalers on social media, saying this, that and the other. You should never do this with mental health. Why is it okay to do it when somebody's got a drug addiction and mental health problems? Why are we kicking people when they're down and when they're at their most vulnerable? It's not brave, it's not big, it's cowardly. You know, the guy was a legend of the game, and if you love this sport, you want to celebrate great players, and Ben was one of them. So many people with talent in life end up with problems. Instead of kicking them, we should be helping them. Offer the hand of help, not stamping on them and keeping them downtrodden and in the muck. Absolutely fantastic player. As a guy that I sort of covered basically more at the very start when I first got told you need to hear about this man. Watch the documentary. I sort of binged watched stuff about him, and I kind of broke my heart a little bit for the guy, because I just hate to see that sort of a thing. And that's why I've came back to him, I suppose, because of the story. It's very, very sad. I think everybody's affected with either somebody in their family or their own personal experience when it comes to mental health or even addiction. We've all lived it. We've all had something, maybe been touched by something similar. So that was why I wanted to revisit Ben Cousins, but more in the football sense. If anybody's, well, what's this guy going on about? I just want to show him for what he was and not what people try to say he is now, and that's all I've tried to do. So I hope you can appreciate that anyway. Do check out more Ben Cousins footy stuff. I have seen quite a bit. Hadn't seen that video. There is another video 10 or 11 minutes long. I hadn't done that. I was thinking it's possibly too long for a reaction once I do my little bit of talking. I wanted to talk a little bit about Ben Cousins as well as doing the footy reaction. So I thought 10 or 11 minutes was possibly too long to react to, but I'll certainly watch it. As I say, check it all out. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. We're going to be doing loads of AFL reactions. We do live streams where we talk about AFL. If you're new to the channel, do stick with it. I absolutely love the sport. I'm not going anywhere. I know we're in the down season now, or the off season, and it won't be back to February or March. So do stick with me. I will be doing more. Maybe not every single day, but I'll be doing more AFL videos of players past and present, different games that changed the landscape of footy. Maybe it was big bust-ups on a field in a grand final, big hits, fights that have boiled over, things like that. You're going to get all of this sort of stuff on the channel, so don't forget to put the notifications bell on as well, and you won't miss any of those uploads. Also, all of our social media platforms will be in the description section below as well. You want to follow us on that, and if you want to help fund and support the channel, or go fund us, we've got GoFundMe page down there as well, where you can help go fund our Australia AFL vlogging trip. Me and the family are going to be coming and doing vlogging trips, AFL, going around some stadiums, going to footy games. It'll be around about 2021 by the time we can hopefully afford to do it. So if you want to help us out, there's a GoFundMe for that, and also Patreon. You can become a patron of the channel and help support us that way monthly if you like as well. I've also got merchandise, baseball caps, hoodies, zipped hoodies, polo shirts, etc. Please inquire through social media or in the comments section below if you're interested in any of that stuff, and I'll get back to you. Thanks very much. That was a pleasure to watch a player of yesteryear as talented as that. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks very much. I am the Donfather. Peace and goodbye.